everyone, how's it going? Christina here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video doing some weekly coverage for you today on Kaspa. The first thing I want to say before we dive into this video is that it's really been an interesting time right now, in my opinion, for the market. Over this past weekend, we've seen a lot of coins start to make some movement. A lot of those coins are down again slightly, but not to the point of where they were before. I think those are normal fluctuations, but in my opinion, I would rather start to see some movement, whether that's two steps forward and one step backwards, or whatever, than them just kind of sitting in a place of stagnation, which is where they've kind of been since we had the market crash back in the beginning of August. So it's nice to kind of see some movement happening. I think they're starting to position themselves to really pump. Um, we see one of the first phases already happening, and I think we're kind of on the brink of phase two. The first phase being Bitcoin pumps. I think that's kind of like step one for any bull cycle. So Bitcoin is really starting to pump. The numbers are through the roof. I look at those numbers every single day, and it's incredible what's happening. I think we're going to definitely see it hit easy $100,000. So be prepared for that. I think that's step one. And then I think as we move into step two, all these other coins, Kaspa, meme coins, altcoins, are then going to start to pump and follow in Bitcoin's footsteps. So I want to dive into the chart here first for Kaspa, and then I want to pull up the calculator and just do some basic calculations so you get an idea of what you would have to put in order to get a certain amount out. Keep in mind, Kaspa is still incredibly cheap right now. Everyone should continue to pack their bags on this. 13 cents is dirt cheap for Kaspa. Anything below 20 cents, in my opinion, is an awesome price. And you should just continue to acquire as much of this as you can, because it's really going to blow up and take off. And you don't want any FOMO. And you want to get this before it hits $1 and hits mainstream. Because then at that point, all the normies and the newbies who think that $1 is incredibly cheap, they're going to be buying it at $1 thinking that's a cheap price, and then that's going to pump our bags. So get it at this price while you can. Get it while it's still under the radar to mainstream, and just continue to pack your bags. Looking at the 24-hour view, let's dive into the chart a little bit. It is up slightly for the past 24 hours, 1.45%. We have an all-time high here of 13 cents. We have an all-time low of 12 cents. Moving on to the 7-day view, it's up 12.81%. This might take a second to load. Sorry, guys. I should have loaded all these beforehand. And also, while this loads, just to mention, my Wi-Fi is terrible today, but just to mention, we're at a price of $13.38 today, so 13 cents. We have an all-time high of 16 cents for the past 7 days. We have an all-time low of 10 cents. So this did hit 16 cents over the past 7 days, which is a new all-time high. Not an all-time high, but a new all-time high for that time range. We have an all-time low here for the past month of 10 cents with an all-time high of 16 cents. It's down slightly for the past month, 0.64%. Moving on to the 1-year view, we're up 51.30%. We have an all-time high here of about 20 cents, and we have an all-time low of about 9 cents. And then looking at the all-time chart, which looks completely bullish, we are totally on the incline, and you can see that it's following this trend of forward 2 steps, back 1 step, forward 2 steps, back 1 step, forward 2, back 1, forward 2, back 1, and then I think our next milestone will be 20 cents. I'm hoping we'll be at 20 cents sometime, I'd say in December, but It could definitely happen before that. So let me pull up the calculator here. Oh, and remember, we have a Kraken listing coming. So just to make note of the exchange listings, because I always like to cover what's happening in the exchange listings department. Remember, we have that Kraken listing coming, so that's very important. So we're at a price point of $13.51. If you were to put in $200 right now at this price, by the way, my price prediction for Kaspa is about $3 to $5. So let's work with $4. Let's say it hits $3, it goes past $3. Maybe it doesn't quite hit $5. So let's go with $4. A $4 price prediction for 2025 for Kaspa. You put $200 in at this price today. You get off this video today and you say, I'm buying Kaspa. I have $200. You put $200 in, which is, not a huge amount, but whatever. Say you have $200 to spare. You put it in. That will get you 1,480 Kaspa coins. And let's say it goes to a price prediction of $4 in 2025. You would get a nice little chunk of $5,921. So you would turn your $200 into $5,929. Now let's start working with higher amounts. Let's say you had $500, okay? And you put that in at today's price. You would have 3,700 Kaspa coins. And it went to a price prediction of $4. Your $500 would turn into $14,803. Let's keep going. You put in $1,000. I'm just going to do, see, it already changed and it went down. It fluctuates so much. Let's just do 15 cents because that's where it was. You would have 6,666 Kaspa coins. And it goes to a price of $4. Your $1,000 would turn into $26,606. These are low amounts, guys. You should be, depending on how much you have in your portfolio, say if you're working with like 100K, 200K, 300K, you should be putting in like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 into it. Like this should be like 85 to 90% of your portfolio. I think 85% is a good amount. 85% of your portfolio. So if you had $10,000 and you put it in today, you would have 66,666 Kaspa coins. And you multiply it by 4, you would have you would end up with 6 figures, $266,666. Okay? And so you can see with these numbers what you would end up with. So plan accordingly, put in the correct amount. I want to come over here and just make note of the community sentiment really quick. 86% of the community is bullish on Kaspa, 14% is bearish. I don't understand this. I don't know. 14% is too high. This percentage should be like 1 to 5% bearish. I don't know why anyone is bearish, especially when I was looking at Brett and 9% of the community is bearish on Brett. But then we look at Kaspa, which is the ultimate coin to be opting into right now, and it's higher. It's 14% bearish. Guys, do not be bearish on this coin. Okay? It is a bullish play. This chart is it's literally like the most bullish chart ever. Like, look at this. This is exactly what you would want in a chart. It's up 78,116.14%. Okay, all time. So pack your bags on this. Now you know how much you would have to put in to get a certain amount out. Make it your biggest bag in your portfolio, and you cannot go wrong. I know people who go all in on Kaspa. All in. 100% of their portfolio is Kaspa. The meme coins, Those should only be about 15% of your portfolio, and those are your riskier plays, gamble coins, where you could have fun with them, throw 20 bucks in, 30 bucks in, 40 bucks in, 100 bucks in, depending on the coin, and see what you can get out of it. But Caspa, this is a given, okay? It's not a matter of it might pump. This is a matter of it will pump. It's just a matter of when. And the technology behind it, the project itself, the team members, the developers, is top notch. Better than Bitcoin. Okay. So just keep buying. That's all I have to say on this. So I will obviously keep you guys updated. I'll do another weekly update on this as I always do next week. Just a few things before I end this video as well. I am now partnered with Tangent Hardware Wallet. If you do not have cold storage for your crypto assets, please, please get some. You need it. It is very, very important. It is a must-have if you are a crypto investor. If you do not have cold storage, you're playing around, and just know that hot wallets are hacked every single day. So if you're interested in getting cold storage, why not a Tangent Hardware wallet? It's one of the best in the crypto space, user-friendly, very safe, very secure. If you're interested in that, follow my link in the description section. Enjoy 10% off using my code PUMP at checkout. I also have a monthly membership going on, $3.99 a month. Check it out. Check out the merch store. And of course, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It is so, so appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.